Crystalline soul healing is an ancient Lyran form of healing that's actually part of our future evolution. Helps you access your innate gifts, your wisdom. It heals the human experience deeply from within, which is the only way true change occurs. I was guided to create crystalline soul healing many years ago as I began my own healing process and actually working on others. And I didn't intend to create a modality. I just wanted to be as effective as I could be during a session. And what emerged was a unique system that's part of this new paradigm of healing that we're in. Crystalline soul healing is an ancient technique that began with our Lyran galactic heritage. The Lyrans are our cosmic forebears that began this track of human expression. So your Lyran connection might feel familiar. As my own Lyran heritage awakened, I began to have impulses and guidance to create this modality. Crystalline soul healing is a Lyran template technology. The best way to describe it is the detailed template initiates a communication with your information field that creates change. So as you're receiving a session from someone that's practicing crystalline soul healing, your higher self co-creates that change with your human self. But your higher self guides exactly what will release and activate based on what's perfect for your unique path of healing, your growth in the moment. It's a form of quantum healing that helps both the practitioner and the client learn the power of their subtle information flow, their subtle bridge, and that helps them to begin to live more consciously, more intentionally. Crystalline soul healing is silent. There's no movement or sound associated with it, but it is a detailed and specific process that's a powerful reflection of our quantum nature. It helps us work with our subtle bridge more clearly, our thoughts, emotions, our intentions. It's an empowerment modality, so it's part of this new paradigm of healing because it unfolds your wisdom from within. It's not just about what a healer did for you. It's an intricate template that your higher self uses to create deep change. And this became clearer to me as I was given the name for the modality, crystalline soul healing. So in the early 2000s, as I was creating the template, I was told by my guides that I needed soul in the name because that's the level of change that occurs. And from my perspective, the soul is the aggregate of Akashic information that you bring here to add to and improve the human experience. So it holds your full history, to use linear words, and it holds your full potential. We each have gifts, experiences that we're meant to have, desires that are part of the human and the cosmic heritage that's being integrated here. And your path is to neutralize, to heal any polarization that inhibits your harmonic ascension into the next level of experience. And we are all part of the evolution of the human species. Your soul is your information bridge from human to universal experience. This is why soul is part of the name of the modality. But I was also guided to call it crystalline. But at first, I was only given the sound cr, and I had to discover the rest of it. And there were certain words that I thought of, but nothing felt right. So it actually came to me in an unusual way. So in the early 2000s, I was reading a Cryon channeling by Lee Carroll, and they mentioned the crystalline grid, and I suddenly started crying. It was my body's recognition of that word that my guides wanted me to discover. And in that channeling, they were talking about the crystalline grid that surrounds the earth, and it holds the resonance of all of our thoughts and emotions. And I knew that part of what crystalline soul healing was helping to do was to clarify that mental and emotional grid system that we are interacting with constantly. And another word for an energetic grid system is an information system. We're immersed in information. But my guides showed me more about why they wanted crystalline in the name of the modality. They showed me how we are giving and receiving information with the mini grids or streams of information that we're immersed in. And as we do that deep inner healing that clarifies our energetic structure, we become crystalline, strong and clear like a diamond, rather than a distorted energy field. When you're more peaceful, you're more loving within, you conduct a flow of information more directly and powerfully because there's more clarity of flow within your entire energetic structure. And you might notice this as manifestations speeding up, synchronicities occurring more often, processing through things more easily, more quickly. It's attuning your vast subconscious flow into your conscious choice as your higher self goes through each aspect of the template to heal trauma, ancestral issues, beliefs, emotions, so much more. It's helping your energetic structure to become stronger and clearer. As you have a crystalline energetic structure, you are holding your evolved power and clarity. And the intentions that flow from you have a greater momentum because there isn't so much drag or distortion on it. And you're not dispersing your energy as haphazardly, you're more direct. A crystalline energetic structure or crystalline soul is less reactive, more creative, because there's not a disarray of energy confusing your clarity. And this is what we're evolving into, a crystalline soul structure that's able to flow with more strength, more clarity, more neutrality, so that the openness of your field is maintained with your greater wisdom of what's appropriate for your path. And that includes the path of humanity. And you aren't controlling that. You are contributing, like all beings do. But with a crystalline energetic structure, your flow of information is clearer and stronger, like a diamond. Discover how your ancient Lyran roots are supporting you to amplify the evolution of humanity through your own clarity and empowerment. As Ariane, the Lyran Council of Time that I channel, always says, when the loving ones are boldly leading their lives, that's when the world really changes. And you were born deserving to boldly live a joyful life.